A monumental discovery, unearthing echoes of the past. In the annals of history, there are moments when the past reaches out to us, offering a rare glimpse into the lives and beliefs of those who came before us. The sands of time often conceal more than they reveal. Hidden beneath layers of earth and centuries of silence, ancient artifacts and manuscripts lie in wait, holding secrets that can transform our understanding of history. Ancient civilizations, lost languages, and forgotten narratives lay buried beneath the earth. These remnants of the past are like echoes, whispering stories of human endeavor, culture, and belief systems that have long been forgotten. Occasionally, a remarkable discovery pierces the veil of history, offering a glimpse into a distant past. Such discoveries are not just about unearthing objects, they are about connecting with the lives and minds of people who lived thousands of years ago. The recent unearthing of a manuscript, apparently detailing the childhood of Jesus Christ, is one such discovery. This manuscript, if authenticated, could provide unprecedented insights into the early years of one of history's most influential figures. The findings on this late antique Greek copy of the work confirm the current assessment that the Infancy Gospel of Thomas was originally written in Greek, said papyrologist Gabriel Noki Macedo from the University of Liège in Belgium. The small fragment of ancient Greek text measures just over 4 inches by 2 inches and contains 13 lines of Greek letters from late antique Egypt. Dated in the 1st century, this small piece of papyrus has sent ripples of excitement and skepticism throughout the world of biblical scholarship and beyond. It is also confirmation that the Infancy Gospel of Thomas was originally written in Greek. Scholars are eager to explore its contents. The manuscript, written in archaic Aramaic, was discovered in the ruins of what appears to be a monastic library in the Judean desert bordering Jerusalem. This discovery site itself is a treasure trove of historical significance, offering clues about the community that once thrived there. Archaeologists believe the library belonged to a community of early Jewish Christians. This group, whose beliefs and practices differed significantly from what would later become mainstream Christianity, played a crucial role in the early development of Christian thought. They were a group whose beliefs and practices differed significantly from what would later become mainstream Christianity. Understanding their way of life and religious practices can provide a richer, more nuanced picture of early Christian history. This discovery holds immense potential for shedding light on a period of history shrouded in mystery. It offers a rare opportunity to explore the theological debates and religious movements that were taking shape during a formative period in human history. It is a period ripe with theological debate and nascent religious movements. The manuscript could reveal how early Christians interpreted the teachings of Jesus and how these interpretations influenced the development of Christian doctrine. The text, still undergoing meticulous translation and authentication, is believed to contain accounts of miracles performed by Jesus as a child. These accounts, if verified, could add a new dimension to our understanding of Jesus' life and the early Christian narrative. These miracles, absent from the canonical Gospels, offer a unique perspective on the formative years of a figure revered by billions. They could provide insights into the early life and character of Jesus, enriching the tapestry of stories that have been passed down through generations. The implications of this manuscript are profound, challenging long-held beliefs and sparking new discussions about the nature of faith and history. It raises profound questions about the historical Jesus, the formation of the Christian canon, and the evolving interpretations of faith over millennia. How will this new information be integrated into our existing understanding of Christian history? The significance of this discovery extends far beyond the realm of academia. For believers, it offers a deeper connection to their faith, providing new stories and insights that can inspire and challenge their spiritual journey. It has the potential to reshape our understanding of Jesus. By offering new perspectives on his early life, this manuscript could influence how we perceive his teachings and his impact on the world. It challenges us to confront the limitations of our current knowledge. Every new discovery reminds us that history is not a closed book, but an ongoing dialogue between the past and the present. It invites us to delve deeper into the historical and spiritual context that birthed Christianity. By exploring these ancient texts and artifacts, we can gain a richer understanding of the roots of one of the world's major religions and the people who shaped its early development. If hope you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. I will have some unusual items for you to take a look at under the shop button during this video. The manuscript in question, tentatively titled The Gospel of Thomas, is not a traditional narrative gospel like those found in the New Testament. Unlike the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which provide a chronological account of Jesus' life, the Gospel of Thomas is unique in its structure and content. Instead, it is a collection of sayings and parables attributed to Jesus. These sayings are often cryptic and require deep contemplation, much like those of the Tao Te Ching. Many of these sayings are unfamiliar, offering a different perspective on his teachings. They provide insights that are not found in the canonical Gospels, shedding new light on his philosophy and approach to life. The text is fragmented, with sections missing due to age and deterioration. This fragmentation adds to the mystery and allure of the manuscript, as scholars piece together the surviving fragments to form a coherent narrative. However, enough survives to offer a tantalizing glimpse into the early life of Jesus. These glimpses are precious, as they provide rare insights into his formative years, which are largely undocumented in other sources. The discovery of the Gospel of Thomas is not entirely new. It has been a subject of scholarly interest for decades, with various fragments being studied and analyzed over the years. Fragments of this Gospel, written in Coptic, were discovered in Egypt in 1945. This discovery was part of the larger Nag Hammadi library, a collection of early Christian and Gnostic texts. These fragments, known as the Nag Hammadi Library, revolutionized our understanding of early Christian thought. They provided a wealth of information about the diversity of beliefs and practices in early Christianity. The newly discovered manuscript, however, is far more complete. This completeness allows for a more thorough examination and understanding of the text. It contains previously unknown sayings and stories. These new additions are invaluable, as they offer fresh perspectives and insights into Jesus' teachings and actions. This makes it a discovery of unparalleled significance. The new manuscript has the potential to reshape our understanding of Jesus' life and teachings. The Gospel of Thomas does not shy away from the miraculous. It includes accounts of Jesus performing miracles even as a child, showcasing his divine nature from an early age. It portrays Jesus as a child possessing extraordinary abilities. These abilities set him apart from his peers and foreshadow his later miracles and teachings. These abilities were often manifested in ways that challenged societal norms. Jesus' actions and words frequently defied the expectations of those around him, highlighting his unique role and mission. From healing the sick to controlling the elements, the young Jesus demonstrated a profound connection to the divine. The young Jesus is depicted as a conduit of divine power. His miracles were not just acts of compassion, but also signs of his divine authority and purpose. The stories are presented with an almost matter-of-fact tone. This straightforward presentation suggests that such miraculous occurrences were accepted as part of Jesus' identity. This suggests that such occurrences were not entirely out of the ordinary for those who knew him. His family and community may have recognized his special nature from a young age. This early manifestation of Jesus' power raises intriguing questions about the nature of his divinity. Was his awareness of his divine mission present from birth, or did it develop over time? Was he always aware of his divine nature? This question has fascinated theologians and scholars for centuries. Or did these abilities emerge gradually as he matured? The Gospel of Thomas provides hints but no definitive answers, leaving much to interpretation. The Gospel of Thomas offers no easy answers. Instead, it presents us with a complex portrait of a child grappling with extraordinary abilities. These stories invite us to ponder the mystery of Jesus' early years and the development of his divine mission. These are abilities that would ultimately shape the course of human history. The Gospel of Thomas, with its unique insights, enriches our understanding of Jesus' life and the profound impact he had on the world. One of the most striking aspects of the newly discovered text is its portrayal of Jesus as a child capable of performing miracles. This revelation has intrigued scholars and believers alike, as it offers a fresh perspective on the early years of a figure whose adult life is well documented but whose childhood remains largely mysterious. This depiction, largely absent from the canonical Gospels, paints a vivid picture of Jesus' early life. It suggests that his divine abilities were present from a very young age, shaping his interactions and experiences in ways that are both fascinating and complex. It offers a unique perspective on the development of his divine nature. Scholars are now re-examining these texts to understand how these early miracles might have influenced Jesus' later teachings and actions. The miracles attributed to the young Jesus in the Gospel of Thomas are not grand theatrical displays of power. Instead, they are often intimate acts of compassion or responses to everyday situations, reflecting a deep sense of empathy and kindness. These small yet significant acts provide a window into the character of the young Jesus, showing a child who is deeply connected to those around him. These stories offer a glimpse into the daily life of a Jewish family in first-century Palestine. They highlight the ordinary aspects of life during that time, making the extraordinary abilities of Jesus even more remarkable. They reveal how Jesus' abilities manifested within the context of his ordinary upbringing. This juxtaposition of the mundane and the miraculous adds depth to our understanding of his early years. In one account, Jesus is described healing a playmate who falls ill. This act of healing not only showcases his divine power, but also his compassion and willingness to help those in need. In another, he is said to have brought a withered tree back to life. Such miracles, though seemingly small in scale, had a profound impact on those who witnessed them, reinforcing the belief in his divine nature. These miracles, though seemingly small in scale, reveal a deep compassion. They illustrate a young Jesus who was not only powerful but also deeply caring and empathetic. They reveal a connection to the natural world that foreshadows his later ministry. This early bond with nature and living beings hints at the teachings and miracles he would perform as an adult. The text portrays Jesus as a child who is both fully human and divinely empowered. This duality is central to understanding his unique role and the profound impact he would have on the world. However, not all of Jesus' childhood interactions are portrayed as benevolent. Some stories depict a more complex and sometimes troubling side of his early years. The Gospel of Thomas also includes accounts of Jesus using his powers to curse those who anger him. These stories add a layer of complexity to his character, showing that his divine abilities could be used in ways that were not always positive. In one controversial passage, he is said to have struck a playmate dead after a disagreement. This account has sparked significant debate and discussion among scholars and theologians. This darker side of Jesus' childhood has sparked debate among scholars. Some view these stories as metaphorical, while others see them as literal accounts of his early life. Some argue that these passages should be interpreted metaphorically, highlighting the dangers of misusing divine power. They suggest that these stories serve as cautionary tales about the responsibilities that come with great power. Others suggest that they reflect the cultural norms of the time. In ancient societies, retributive justice was often accepted and even expected, and these stories may simply mirror those societal values. They argue that these norms accepted a more retributive form of justice. Understanding these cultural contexts is crucial for interpreting these ancient texts and the actions they describe. Perhaps the most well-known story from the Gospel of Thomas is the account of Jesus bringing clay birds to life. According to the text, a young Jesus was playing with his friends on the Sabbath. He was fashioning birds out of clay. A Pharisee, observing this activity, reprimanded Jesus for breaking the Sabbath. In response, Jesus simply clapped his hands. The clay birds miraculously sprang to life, taking flight and disappearing into the sky. This story, rich in symbolism, has been interpreted in numerous ways. Some see it as a testament to Jesus' divine power, able to transcend even the strictest religious laws. Others view it as a metaphor for the liberating power of faith. It is a power that can breathe life into seemingly inanimate beliefs. Still, others interpret it as a charming, albeit embellished tale highlighting Jesus' childhood precociousness. They see it as a tale revealing a child pushing boundaries and challenging authority. The story of the clay birds, regardless of its intended meaning, has captured the imagination of people for centuries. It speaks to the enduring power of miracles. It speaks to the human fascination with the intersection of the divine and the mundane. The inclusion of this story in the newly discovered manuscript adds another layer to its complexity. It invites us to consider its message in the context of Jesus' early life and the world in which he lived. The Gospel of Thomas, while presenting a different perspective on Jesus' childhood, ultimately reinforces the idea of his divine nature. It portrays him as a figure of extraordinary power and compassion,